Angel Reese can rebound and has an attitude and has trolled Caitlin Clark into some sort of relevance. And there's this racial protection of Angel Reese. Somehow she's important, and somehow anything that bad happens to her, because I'm sure what we're going to hear is like, well, she's struggling offensively because of all the stress she's dealing with. She's created this stress by trolling Caitlin Clark and by trying to pick fights with Caitlin Clark and by jumping up and getting in Caitlin Clark's face. And Steve, this is going to end in embarrassing fashion. This is my prediction, Steve, that before this season is over, Angel Reese is going to figure out a way to tap out, quit, basically.
The 2025 season is in full swing, but not everyone is off to a hot start, especially not Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. In fact, things are so rough right now that there's even talk about Reese possibly quitting the team. Is that for real? Or just overblown drama? Let's break it all down. The Sky were supposed to be better this year. After missing the playoffs in 2024, they made some big offseason moves, and fans were expecting a 500-plus team. But so far, disaster. They're 0-2, and Angel Reese, their star rookie from last year, is struggling hard. She's got the rebounds, but her shooting? Yikes. 22% from the field? And that heated moment with Caitlin Clark? Not a good look. Now, here's where things get spicy. Some people think Reese might just walk away. Jason Whitlock's tweet, sports commentator Jason Whitlock dropped a bomb on Twitter, saying Reese is sniffing around the WNBA transfer portal and might quit the Sky because the team is a joke. Whoa, strong words. But is there any truth to this? Let's remember, Angel Reese is a competitor. She won a natty at LSU. She doesn't back down. But losing plus poor stats plus public drama, that's a lot of pressure. Could she really bail? Or is this just frustration talking? Hold up, it's only 2 games into the season. The Sky have plenty of time to turn things around. Maybe Reese just needs to adjust. Maybe the team needs better chemistry. But if losses pile up, things could get ugly. Angel Reese's mentality. This is a player who thrives under pressure. Remember her LSU days? Trash talking, dominant rebounding, that iconic ring ceremony. She's built for drama. But the WNBA is a different beast. Rookies hit walls and veterans test you. So is Reese actually the type to quit? Or is this just another obstacle she'll bulldoze through? Her coach isn't worried. Teammates? They've got her back. But here's the real question. Does Chicago's system fit her skills? Or is this a roster problem masquerading as an Angel issue? If Reese did leave, which, again, huge if, what's next for the Sky? They bet big on her as their franchise player. Losing her could mean another rebuild. But if they keep her, how do they fix this? Better spacing? A new point guard? Trade rumors? The front office has big decisions ahead. Here's the real tea. The WNBA humbles everyone. Even Caitlin Clark's had growing pains. The game's faster, defenses are savvier, and the travel? Brutal. Reese isn't bad, she's adapting. But with social media blowing up every miss, the mental toll is real. Even legends like Taurasi say the jump from college to pros is the hardest. So maybe we're all overreacting to 2 bad games. Here's my take. If the Sky goes 0-5, panic. But if Reese drops a 15-15 night soon, this narrative vanishes. The WNBA season is a marathon, and knee-jerk takes age like milk. Bookmark this. Angel Reese will figure it out, unless the Sky truly implode. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Social media is absolutely fueling this fire. One bad game and suddenly Twitter experts are calling Reese a bust. But flip the script. When she grabbed 18 rebounds last week, crickets. The WNBA's visibility boom means every play gets magnified. Is that fair, or just part of the game now? Studies show WNBA players face 3 times more negative engagement than male athletes for similar performances. So is this really about basketball, or something deeper? Y'all remember when even Candace Parker had a 2-point game as a rookie? Or how Sabrina Ionescu shot 33% her first month? Now, they're MVPs. This isn't new. It's normal development. But in 2025, we want instant gratification. Here's what nobody's saying. Angel Reese isn't just a player, she's a business. $1.2 million in endorsements don't care about a 22% shooting night. The Sky's merch sales tripled when they drafted her. You think those sponsors will let her walk away easily? Sky invested heavily. Too early to panic. Legacy, risk. Go. Toxic environment, wasted prime. Mental health. First Angel. Reese isn't quitting. Not this season. She's got that dog in her. We've seen it. But if Chicago's still a mess by All-Star break, then we talk. Until then, everybody, chill. Okay, let's get real for a second. What are Angel's teammates actually saying behind closed doors? Because public comments are one thing, but locker room vibes? That's where the truth lives. Why is this always a competition? Reese struggles, and suddenly it's, well, Caitlin would never... Stop. They play different positions on different teams with different roles. See? Everyone has growing pains. But when it's Angel, the narrative gets extra spicy. Almost like, nah, I won't even go there. If Reese did bail, which, again, big if, how would it even work? Demand a trade. Good luck with that rookie contract. Go overseas. China pays, but the Sky still own her rights. Pull a Ben Simmons, sit out and lose millions. Here's what no one's talking about. Angel Reese has always tied her worth to winning. What happens when the wins don't come? The WNBA's mental health resources are light years ahead of the past, but plot twist, what if basketball isn't even her endgame? Reese is already building a media empire. Maybe the Sky are just a stepping stone. Here's the truth. Angel Reese isn't quitting anything. She's too competitive, too smart, and way too invested in her brand. But this drama? It's exactly why the WNBA is must-watch TV now. So enjoy the ride, because the real story hasn't even started yet.